Welcome back to my Sly Cooper Thieves in Time playthrough. The credits are continuing here.
El Jefe remains behind bars. He was transferred to a South American prison, where he now works rolling cigars. Unfortunately for him, there's no smoking allowed. Tennessee Kid Cooper recovered his gold and his place in history as the greatest outlaw of the Old West. His legend grew even bigger when he began stealing from crooked lawmen exclusively. Toothpick was arrested and became part of a chain gang working on the railroads. He eventually went deaf and faded into obscurity. Caveman Cooper kept up his physical training and returned to his role as egg thief extraordinaire. Perhaps most importantly, he pioneered the use of his cane as a tool for thieving. The Grizz received a lengthy prison sentence and began a new career as a rap artist. In his spare time, he paints portraits of his fellow inmates. Sir Gallup Cooper returned to his heroic adventures and went on to form the Knights of the Cooper Order, a gallant group that stole from corrupt nobility. He also became a successful, if overly dramatic, actor. Penelope was sent to Europe's highest security prison, where she promptly escaped. She remains at large, and the police have no clue as to her whereabouts. Recently, however, I've been receiving mysterious postcards. Salim Al-Kupar finally retired from thieving and took a long nap. Then he dreamed up a lucrative new business. Parking his camel around town, he sold snacks to hungry customers. It was highly successful. After being locked up, Miss Decibel decided to make some changes. She had the horn removed from her trunk, enrolled in anger management classes, and began teaching music to other prisoners. With continued good behavior, she might get an early parole. Dimitri returned to his globetrotting ways as a celebrity scuba diver, and even launched a new line of fashion wear. He's so successful, there's a new reality TV show chronicling his adventures. It's called Disco Diver.
So my opinions of this game, it is really great like all the other Sly Coopers. It's not half bad at all.
La Paradox had all his assets seized, including his art collection, and everything was donated to the city of Paris. I'm told his cell was modified to be completely odor-proof. I suppose that's good for the guards, since he's going to be living there for a very long time.
It's just as good as the other Sly Coopers like Sly Cooper 1, 2, and 3, and the sneak peek of my Sly Cooper 4 playthrough still continues with the treasures. As soon as that's out of the way, though, then that'll be all for it. I wish I could 100% the game and see the secret of the last cutscene of Sly in ancient Egypt, but I can't because I don't know where all of the Sly masks are. Well, that takes care of all of that. It's now time to go after the treasures, but I'm going to wait until I have some more of my memory back to do that. Since the Paris epilogue is taking place, I can go back into the time periods and find the treasures next year. I'm going to see if I can find all of the treasures in the episodes. If I have trouble, then I guess I will apparently have a change of plans to get most treasures. I'll show off the ultimate Carmelita outfit by using her out in the field. Time to go back to some time periods. First, going back to the very first one that came, which is the Turning Japanese episode, to start with those treasures. But I'm gonna stop as soon as I get out of the hideout in the feudal Japan here. I need to upload these and then go back to this later on. So thank you for watching me do the whole entire storyline of Sly Cooper, Thieves in Time. I did my very best on it. There were several mistakes on it, just quite a few jobs, but I still came through. That's all that matters. And also thanks for me getting the bottles and safes too. Of course, I got those 100% before the story. Sly is the best to do this with, especially with his thief outfit. I'll show Carmelita's ultimate outfit later on, perhaps maybe when I get to the last area to find treasures. I never got to see her ultimate costume yet, because I never unlocked it. Now I have. But it is true, the Penelope and Captain Lafleur battle reference definitely came from the Sly versus Paradox on top of the blimp. I will be doing a Sly Cooper 1, 2, and 3 playthrough as soon as I have access to being able to play both of them, but for now, the fourth one is going to be a sneak peek for anyone that wants to view. I was going to do this one after I did the first 3, but the situation I'm dealing with right now completely changes all of that. So, see you all again when I get back to this playthrough. Treasures are now going to be hunted down.